Hello everyone. Hope everyone is doing well today. This is the Bay Lady, Sharon. Here, I wanted to show you a Christmas train garden, but I wasn't confident enough that I would get a signal. So I am recording this on my phone, and so I can upload it to Facebook and YouTube and all of that good stuff. I apologize in advance. I didn't have my microphone with me, and nor do I have my gimbal. So I hope I don't make anybody seasick because there's no stabilizer here today. I wasn't expecting to do this today, but circumstances allowed it, so here I am. So, a couple things. If you like my tours, please follow me on my Facebook page, The Bay Lady. Also, YouTube, Sharon Schultz, The Bay Lady, is a good place to get information on my tours. And if you wish to support my tours, there is a link on my pages for Buy Me a Coffee. I love coffee, and as always, your donations are very appreciated. So, without further ado, I want to show you garden. Okay, here's the whole thing. All right, so I'm in Baltimore. So some of these images are supposed to be, of iconic Baltimore things. Like, for instance, the conservatory right there in front. That's over by the zoo in Druid Hill Park. And then you've got, bakers and just all kinds of different things. We can take a closer look. I love that train. Okay, so, oh my goodness, we got a chicken noodle Campbell soup thingy going on. Cute building. There's some little ice skaters. Love it. Absolutely. Rockabilly Records. Sidewinder Slope. That's right, Maryland has skiing. We have some pretty cool mountains to ski down. Okay. There's the little conservatory with the dancers dancing there. I don't know what that center space is there, that brown mat. No clue. Very nice. Yes, indeed. Look at that. Oh, listen, there goes the train. Cool. Thank you. Oh, listen. Wow, how cool. How cool, even with sound effects. Awesome. Well, I haven't told you where I am. I told you I'm looking at a train garden, but you've probably seen my tours of Baltimore, of the waterfront. Oh, there's a pretty fountain thing there. The Baltimore waterfront, the inner harbor. And one of the things that I might have pointed out would be our World Trade Center. Okay, it's right there in the harbor. Built in 1980. 27 stories tall, and overlooks Baltimore. Absolutely beautiful. It is the tallest pentagonal building in the world, actually. So, anyway, why I'm telling you all this is because this is where we are. We are on the 27th floor of the Baltimore World Trade Center. And there we go. Oh my gosh, the sun is blinding, but not on the other side, so that's a good thing. So here you have the aquariums you're looking down at. There's a lighthouse, Hard Rock Cafe, looking right up the street into Little Italy, and Pier 6 Pavilion. And there's Harbor East with its brand spanking new hotels and marinas. And then across the way, there's Federal Hill. Drowned it in the sun, but there it is, and there's the harbor below it. I know you've seen my photographs taken from that hill. So kind of interesting. Yes. Okay. So now let's see, where should we go? Okay, let's go to the next window and see we have these mirrors on the corners. Now there you're looking at, you're looking at the inner harbor. There's the Harbor Place Pavilions and the ice skating rink, seasonal of course. And let's see, the Maryland Science Center. And beyond that, you see the highway network that's I-95. And can't see too much beyond that because the sun is so bright. Sorry about that, but like I said, this is a surprise. Surprised me too. Have you ever used one of these crazy things? Would you believe, look at this, they're still 25 cents. Inflation hasn't hit here. You're looking at Light Street with its fine new hotels. That big, tall, mirrored silver building there was the last one completed downtown. And let's see, going this way, you're looking at some more buildings. There's a building that looks similar to this one right in front there, except this has 5 sides and that one is the standard 4. So you're looking dead ahead in the center of the window. That is Memorial Stadium. Nope, sorry, wrong. That is Orioles Park. Camden Yards, Orioles Stadium. Memorial Stadium was there where they used to play way long time ago. And there's the menorah. I was down here the other day at night to see what Christmas lights they had, and we didn't find many. And I was kind of mentioned that what happened to that huge menorah they used to install. But I think tonight they light it, so it wasn't up when I was down here, obviously. Beautiful views, yes? Hey. This is a pretty big area. Like I said, it's totally a 360 view. Most definitely. Off in the distance, you see a funny looking tower with a clock on it. That's the Bromo Tower, and it does keep.
You're talking about the Bromo Tower.
Yeah.
It's open to the public from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. today.
Oh, really?
Saturday.
Oh, is it?
You have
Can you go all the way up?
You can go up to the clock room and see the inside of the clock and the mechanisms involved.
Oh, that
We
would
manage
be
Top
awesome.
of the World, and we also manage the Bromo Clock Tower.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
that's
we have
awesome.
a friendly staff there, and I think it's $8 to go inside the clock room. The rest of the building is free to
Okay.
explore.
Oh,
Art
wow.
exhibits and a history museum.
Well,
So it's
good
worth
to
checking
know.
out.
Yeah, definitely. That might be my very next stop.
Eliza Kerr, she's the manager at that facility.
Okay,
Um,
cool.
and she's got a friendly staff over there, just like we do here.
Oh, neat. Okay.
So-
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Open till 4 today.
Cool. I will check that out. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, we're looking at some skyscrapers here. Oh, that tall, skinny thing, that's kind of copper looking. with the flag on it. That's one of the state office buildings that's named for our former mayor, governor, yada yada, Donald Schaefer, Willie Don. That's his tower, the Schaefer Tower. To the left of that is a beautiful, I don't know what you call the thing on that roof, but that's one of the older buildings downtown, and it used to be Maryland National Bank, which doesn't exist anymore, so who knows. And here we are out into the open area again. We have one more side to check out, and this one more side also is dedicated in memory of those who lost their lives at the World Trade Center. There's something for the Pentagon and the World Trade Center in New York, and Flight 93 in Shanksville. So let's finish looking at the views, and then we'll take in the 9/11 memorials. Okay, that road, that major road down there is Route 83. It travels up into the northern parts of the city. This is the downtown area, and it's located in the southern side of Baltimore. Oh, look, you can look down into the Renaissance Hotel. The opening in the center there, that's pretty interesting to have a room in one of those with a view of the roof. Okay, very cool. The shot tower, that tower thing that you see in front of you during the War of 1812. They needed shot for their muskets. Those little balls, those little lead balls, literally. Well, they were made in that shot tower. They were hot molten steel, and they were put in a downward track, and round and down they went, and when they hit the bottom, they were round. And let's see. And now you're just looking at, that is Pratt Street, the main drag going through. Okay. So now let's take a look. This is more, well, first over here, I think I've mentioned this before, that there's names and photographs of those who perished. Let me get back far enough so you can see the whole thing. Some of them look so young, you know. Some of them have their like high school pictures, their yearbook photos. Oh my God, how tragic it all was. Oh, so tragic. So there were 68 people, and you're looking at them, men, women, and children who lived here in Maryland and who didn't make it back. So the youngest was a little 3-year-old girl going to Australia with her parents and older sister. So let's see, I think this is her right here. Oh, nope, that's somebody else. She was 8 years old, Zoe Falkenberg. Oh, look, whole families, my gosh. How sad can that be? Just normal, everyday people living their lives, going to work. I don't really see the other child. Oh well. Okay, so the Pentagon, located outside Washington, D.C., was struck by a hijacked airplane. Of the 184 who died, 53 were Marylanders. And here is a piece of limestone from the western side of the building, and it's on loan by the Pentagon, by the way. So, next is the World Trade Center. Airplanes under the control of hijackers crashed into the Twin Towers of New York City's World Trade Center. More than 2,700 people died, including 13 Marylanders. Among those were hundreds of first responders who were lost when the towers collapsed. And here you have more twisted steel. A steel fragment from the World Trade Center. This was gifted to us, to Maryland, by the New York Port Authority. And lastly, United Airlines Flight 93 crashed in a field near Shanksville, Pennsylvania, after passengers and crew fought to regain control of the airplane. The heroic sacrifice of 40 individuals, including 2 Marylanders, thwarted the hijackers' plan to attack the U.S. Capitol. There were no survivors. And what you have, these are limestone rocks from the memorial in Pennsylvania, the Flight 93 Memorial, which I've been to, and it is very impressive. But these rocks were gifted to the state of Maryland from the families of Flight 93, so that's definitely pretty special. And the words above, together we remember the people of Maryland who perished on 9/11/2001. Hard to believe, right? Something else I want to share that I thought was cute. Okay, so up here above the windows, I thought this was interesting. From here in that direction, Tokyo, 6,776 miles, right? San Francisco, 2,464 miles. Toronto, Canada is only 334 miles. I find that pretty hard to believe, actually. Okay, next. Sydney, Australia. 9,785 miles. Honolulu, Hawaii. 4,850 miles. Mexico City. 1916 miles. And then we have Johannesburg, South Africa, at 8,077 miles. And we get to see one more time, too, the beauty as seen from way up here. 27 stories in the air. Rio, 4,780. Panama City, 2,088. Beijing, 6,918 miles. Looking that way. Warsaw, 4,426 miles. And London, 3,640. Pretty cool. So, and now we have, oh look, there's a little holiday craft center for the kids that come through. That's where those little trees hanging on the wall over by the chain garden came from. Those little trees. There's somebody cut them out and drew them. How nice. And let's see what they have over here. Okay. Oh, selfie sticks. Ah, selfie sticks, keychains, water bottles, all kinds of Maryland things, right? Charm City Pride. And top of the world observation level. Yes, indeed. And some cool t-shirts from Artscape. Artscape is a really major deal here. So, and let's see what else we can look at. Hold on a minute. Celebrated citizens. Okay, let's look at the famous people from Baltimore. Okay, so we've got U.B. Blake and the Ripken boys, father and sons. That's pretty cool. Oh, Nancy Pelosi, Johnny Unitas, Barry Levinson, Kwesi and Fume, John Waters, what a trip he is, Edgar Allan Poe, Brooks Robinson, Ann Tyler, Leon Day, Margot Lyon, Ben Carson, Pam Shriver, Thurgood Marshall. We got Tom Miller, Frederick Douglass, Babe Ruth, and Clarabelle Cohn and friends. And can't have anything without Elmo. So Kevin Clash. So that was pretty cool. Let's see what else. Oh, here we go. City scenes filmed in Baltimore. Yeah, it says Baltimore is famous as the birthplace of legendary filmmaker John Waters and award-winning director, writer, producer Barry Levinson. And they filmed 13 feature-length productions in Baltimore. In the past 20 years, there's been 70 films that were filmed in part here. Let's see, And Justice for All was one. Hairspray Diner, Ladle 49, Accidental Tourist, Something the Lord Made, State of the Union. Here's pictures of some of it. And my goodness, and here they're all listed. A lot. City characters and customs. Oh, it's all about the crabs and the marble steps. Steamed crabs, it has to be. Definitely. So, here we can end our little tour. Let me go over here and adjust. And here I am. Here I am. So, I am about to head out of here. I'm due at the Irish Railroad Workers Museum. They're having an event today that I'm supposed to go help with. They are making old-fashioned door swags for Christmas decorations like they would have made them in the 1840s or what have you. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it's not too annoying without the stabilizer. I'm almost afraid to look. Okay, but at least y'all can't yell at me because it'll be pre-recorded instead of my usual live things. So tomorrow night I'm scheduled to go to Lights on the Bay, the Christmas light display in Annapolis, but I may have to cancel it. We're supposed to get some really bad weather, lots of rain, maybe some ice and snow and some high winds. So my way of live streaming the Christmas light displays is my husband's pickup truck. He drives, and I'm standing up out the moonroof, getting clear unobstructed views, and he reminded me that with 30-mile-an-hour winds and cold rain, that probably wouldn't be the ideal situation. So I may have to reschedule. We'll see how it goes. But at any rate, don't forget, please follow me on social media. Don't forget, I love coffee. Anything is helpful, always. Expenses like this, admission and stuff like that, it's just like reimbursing. That's all. Anyway, so bye and see you all.